With threats to our nation waiting around every corner, adaptability is more important than ever. When conditions change without notice, quick strategic thinking is crucial. And with obstacles consistently impending, determination is essential in overcoming them. It's this willingness, decisiveness, and resilience that sets Marines apart. With our fighting spirit, we don't just fight battles, we win them. Marines are the constant our nation counts on to fight the unknown. And through adaptable problem solving, we do just that. Learn more at marines.com.
Getting engaged is a moment worth cherishing. A one-of-a-kind ring that you design at Blue Nile can help your love sparkle. Just choose your diamond and setting. When you've found the one, you'll get it delivered right to your door. Finding the right engagement ring can be nerve-wracking. At Blue Nile, you'll have the expert guidance needed and a diamond guarantee that ensures you're getting the highest quality at the best price. Cherish all of life's moments and save up to 30% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
Today, I want to talk about the hellscape that is technical diagramming, right? Everybody's nodding their heads right now, And there is a potential solution that I want to share. There was one name that several people brought up. I did some digging, and it's kind of nuts how much this program Miro has for developers. I have to share this. It could potentially be a game changer for you. So my favorite part about Miro is that half the work is already done. Like right now, typically we spend hours starting diagrams from scratch, right? Gathering information, you get buy-in from every team. Following up, that's a lot of work to do. But Miro has a full set of integrations with the tools you're probably already using. And they also offer open APIs and SDKs for custom solutions for all those niche diagramming use cases we have to do, right? So the end result is the same, but it doesn't take forever. It's a massive, massive time saver. I'm transforming basic flowcharts and network architectures, and it all lives in one place. So are you using Miro? Have you used it? I want to hear.
This is Back on Track from Anything But Footy, the interview series featuring Team GB and Para GB athletes aiming for Tokyo 2020 in 2021. Our guest in this episode is parachuter Matt Skelhon.
Matt is a three-time Paralympics medalist, winning a gold in Beijing and silver and bronze medals in London. It's been confirmed Matt will appear at his fourth Games after being officially named in the team by Paralympics GB.
Really good, yeah, amazing. A proud moment again to be picked for another Games, for my fourth Games. Yeah, really cool, and some news that's needed at the moment with everything that's going on.
With every selection, and as you mentioned, their fourth Games, is it as exciting every time?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always exciting. It's always a proud moment. Every Games is different. Yeah, so you spend so much time training, your preparation, 4 years. Well, this time 5 years in between Games. It's like the first time again each time.
How different, though, Matt, has it been this year with what we've all been coping with for the past 12 months?
It's been pretty different. It's been challenging, but yeah, we've got a great team behind us, and they've done everything they can to help us to be able to train safely at home and in the training environment once elite sport was allowed to continue. So it's definitely been different, but yeah, we love a challenge, don't we?
We certainly do. Talk us about, you say you shoot at home. How does that work?
I can shoot 10-metre air rifle in my house. Luckily, it's long enough. I shoot in my living room. You can see, like, people won't be able to see, but in the video behind me, you can see the target set up here. So, yeah, we've just been able to train at home when we can't make it to camps or when it's not safe to do so.
So was that when you were looking for the house? Was that a prerequisite that it was at least more than 10 metres wide?
We didn't look into it too much, but it's certainly a bonus to have the space to be able to shoot at home. Yeah.
And when the country went into its first lockdown, which is approaching a year ago now, how did that affect things for you? What were you able to do at that point mentally? What were you thinking? Because at that point, obviously, we were still heading to a 2020 Paralympics.
Yeah, it seems like an age ago now, doesn't it? But yeah, it was different. I think at that point, I sort of backed off my training a little bit actually, and just focused on staying sort of well mentally and fitness and stuff like that, and just concentrated on that side of everything.
So what kind of things were you doing? Were you one of these people that took up watercolour painting? Were you going for, long rambles in the countryside? How were you able just to stay strong?
I was out every day pushing, making the most of the one bit of exercise every day. I did quite a lot. I was sort of out 10k plus every day, and then at one point I actually pushed a marathon distance just just for fun. So yeah, that was good. That kept me fit, and then just doing things at home, building Lego, building models, keeping my hand-eye coordination in.
What's the most proud Lego model you made?
I got a Land Rover Discovery. I've got a Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. That was pretty cool.
Oh wow! How long would that take?
I can't remember. The Land Rover took me quite a while. I was doing a little bit every day, and the same with the Lunar Lander. But some stuff I just start building it and just can't stop.
You mentioned that helps with your hand-eye coordination, because I guess in your sport that repetition, that doing it every day is so important. So little tactics, little techniques, even if it is Lego, how does that build then into the performance?
I don't know if it does, or whether it's just an excuse to buy more Lego. But just anything really. I suppose small precision sort of things, small bits like that. I suppose it can all help a little bit. But just to keep my mind busy more than anything.
This is Back on Track from Anything But Footy, the interview series featuring athletes aiming for Tokyo 2020 in 2021.
In this episode, we're speaking to Paralympics GB shooter Matt Skelhon, who believes that the Games will definitely go ahead despite the global pandemic.
I'm very confident. Everything that we hear is good news. As far as I know, everything's still on plan to go ahead. I know the organising committee, the IPC are all doing their bit and pushing hard to make sure that everything happens, and as well in a safe and sort of COVID safe environment, however that will be. So I'm fully confident that everything's going to go ahead this year, one way or another.
And are you working through various scenarios from a performance point of view on what the Paralympic Games might look like, in terms of it could be behind closed doors, that might have an effect. It could be just a Japanese crowd, no Union Jacks there. Is that the kind of detail that you're getting down and into?
I wouldn't say too much at the moment, but I mean, for us, for shooting, our sort of normal international competitions are probably not always that well attended by spectators or anything. So if it turned out that it was behind closed doors, it probably wouldn't be too different to a normal sort of international competition for us. So I suppose we've been training for it for as long as we've been shooting, really.
It would be disappointing though, because every 4 years normally you do get a bigger crowd.
Yeah, definitely, and it's something to look forward to, and it's what makes the Games something else. I mean, that's different from every other competition, is that the crowd's there and the support that you don't necessarily get all the time. So it would be a small disappointment not to have that there, but at the same time, it's the most amazing competition. It's the most amazing experience.
Matt, you're Beijing gold medalist, London silver and bronze medalist. Rio was a tough Games for you. How proud are you that you came back and became that double world champion in 2019, and now again being selected for the Games for Tokyo? Yeah,
massively proud. Yeah, it was a big comeback after Rio. I struggled a bit after that. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether I was going to carry on or whether I was going to sort of retire from shooting. I was very disappointed with my performance, and it took a little while for me to get over that. But yeah, when I did, to be able to sort of get back up on top again, double world champion in Sydney, and then to be selected for another Paralympic Games, massively happy, and opportunity to get back where I belong on top.
Yeah, you go to Tokyo, I guess, and if you'll excuse the expression, with the target on your back, because people will be out to get you. Yeah,
they will. Yeah, but I mean, I've had that for a few years. I've been performing well for a long time. It does add a lot of pressure, sort of being the person out in front quite a bit. But it's something I seem to be able to thrive on at the right time.
And for your sport and for the Paralympic movement, how important is it that, as I said, for parachuting, for Para GB, for the IPC, that we get this Paralympics on, it happens, and people around the world tune in, they watch it, they listen to it, and some people get the experience to actually go to it as well?
Yeah, it's massively important for everyone, for people involved in the sport, within shooting and within the sort of wider Paralympics GB family. It's a massive thing that Games go ahead for everyone and for people at home, I suppose, after the sort of the time that we've had over the last 12 months, 18 months, that it would be something good to sort of come out the back of this and see a great sort of show of sporting talent and achievement.
Matt Skelhon was one of the first names officially announced by Paralympics GB for Tokyo 2020 in 2021.
You've been listening to Back on Track from Anything But Footy.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.